The thing is, Adam, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I love her. I really love her. Well, I fancy her something rotten anyway. Amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Well, not really, Malcolm.
No, I suppose it doesn't really.
And how long have you known her now?
3... Well, no, not quite 3. More like two and a half. 2.5 days.
What?
2.5 days. I met her on Tuesday lunchtime.
Oh, it's a long-standing relationship, this one.
It is for me, yes.
And where did the meeting of the minds take place?
The cold meats counter at Safeways.
Mm-hmm.
She picked up my salami by mistake. It was love at first sight, I can tell you. Oh, that first evening. Oh, dear. Oh, pretty steamy stuff, I don't mind saying. She's very high-powered, you know.
Yeah, so I gather.
No, I mean her job.
Oh.
She's the editor of a woman's magazine, The Female Angle. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes, I think Julia gets it from time to time.
Damn good magazine. You should read it. It's very incisive, very informative. It's got a sort of very wide coverage, a whole range of topics, in depth.
Have you read it?
No, but I've looked at the pictures. Yeah, but honestly, she's a wonderful woman. She's the most wonderful woman I've ever met.
Yes, you said the same thing about Louise.
Louise who?
Louise, the solicitor, the most wonderful woman you'd ever met.
Oh, Louise. Well, Louise was very nice.
And of course, there was Rachel.
Oh, Rachel, the photographer.
Yes, the most wonderful woman you'd ever met.
Well, she was the most wonderful woman I'd ever met, up till then.
Then, of course, there was Dagmar.
Dagmar?
Yeah, the woman from the zoo, you know.
Yes, well, Dagmar was a bit of a mistake, really. She was the most wonderful zookeeper I'd ever met.
You see, that's your problem. You don't take anyone seriously.
Well, it's different with Fiona.
Fiona?
Fiona, the woman I love, the woman I've been talking about for the last 2 hours.
So how long do you reckon this one's going to last, then?
Look, I admit I've been out with a few women in my time.
A few?
Well, all right, I've been out with a lot of women in my time, but it's all your fault, Adam.
My fault?
You know damn well it is. If you hadn't married the lovely Julia when you did, then I would have married her long ago. I wouldn't have had to spend myself on all these hundreds of different women.
Life's been very tough on you, Malcolm, isn't it?
Desperate. It's going to be different this time, Adam. Really, honestly, really. I'm crazy about her. What's more, she's crazy about me.
Do you know, Malcolm, this time I actually think you mean it.
I do.
Hello, you two.
Hi. How'd it go?
Hello, Julia.
Very well indeed, thanks.
Julia's been round to the Masonic Lodge.
I had a meeting with the worshipful master.
Right, I don't think they'll let you join, Olga.
No, thanks.
Anyway, you'd have to roll up your trouser leg and bare your left...
I'm landscaping the garden of the lodge.
Oh.
Well, what have you two been up to?
Well, Malcolm's been telling me about the new love of his life.
Oh, really? Who is it?
Well, her name's Fiona, and, she's just about the most exciting woman I've ever met.
She's not another zookeeper, is she?
No, she's a journalist. She's the editor of The Female Angle.
Oh, really? That's a good magazine. Well, you must invite her round to dinner. I'd love to meet her.
Oh, you'll like her enormously, honestly. She's witty, she's charming, she's beautiful, and what's more, she's terribly, terribly intelligent.
I wonder what she sees in you, Malcolm. So, how's your husband, then?
He's okay.
Good. Good. And, children?
They're fine. They're just fine.
Good. Good. So, everything's all right at home, is it?
Well, it's getting better, certainly.
Good, good.
Sorry. Oh, let me, please.
No.
Let me.
No. And, you've moved offices, have you?
Yes, we've moved to Covent Garden.
Covent Garden, oh, that's a very nice area. All right. I'm not going to do any more.
Do I just have to sit here and look at it?
Look. Look, but don't touch.
Are you sure this is working, Adam?
Yes, this is working all right. Well done, Jennifer. You've shown a vast improvement from your last session. You didn't try to tidy anything up.
Oh, but I wanted to.
Oh, that doesn't matter, you see. You see, the best way to beat obsessive or compulsive behaviour is a gradual exposure to the feared situation, you see. Now, You're finding it very difficult. You're compelled to tidy things up, but gradually, you're beginning to cope with untidiness.
You nearly had me going with the shirt.
I know, but you didn't move a muscle with the tie, did you?
Oh, do you want it back?
No. Leave it there. Right, now, before you go...
What?
Your turn.
I couldn't.
Yes, you can. Well done!
Oh, thank you, Adam. Do you know, I'm beginning to feel better.
Good. Well done. That's much better. Much better.
But I still don't know if I can cope with untidiness at home.
Well, we'll deal with that in our next session, all right? Off you go.
All right.
Well done. Well done.
What have you been doing?
Huh? Oh, I've just had a session with Jennifer Lawson.
I see. Well, at least you're honest.
A man's got to do what a man's got to do. Oh, can you help me tidy up the room for me, please?
Well, if you've got this woman coming to dinner, you may as well give her these.
I can't stand.
Of course you can. She's the editor of a magazine, isn't she? She's a journalist. These newshounds are always on the lookout for a good story.
And where's the good story here? This week's special offer at Chambers Garden Centre, 10% off shovels.
All right. Might not be the basis for an article, but you could always get her to write something else about us. How about the language of flowers? They love that sort of thing in women's magazines.
No, Stan.
Yeah, so red roses for love. And you'll love the roses at Chambers Garden Centre.
No.
Oh, what about famous people and their gardens, then? Yeah, they all do that. Where do the stars get their seedlings? Chambers Garden Centre.
What?
Who sells tools to Peter O'Toole? Chambers Garden Centre.
Peter O'Toole doesn't come in here. Nobody famous comes in here.
Oh, yes, they do. We had that fella in from Z Cars once. I remember him because he smashed a whole rack of Baby Bio. He was drunk, actually.
That's enough, Stan. She's Malcolm's girlfriend. She's coming round for dinner. I wouldn't try and get her to give us any free publicity, even if you had a remotely sensible idea. I'll see you in the morning.
I'm telling you that these people rely on show business stories. She'd probably be very grateful for an idea linking actors and garden centres. Where do the pansies get their pansies? Chambers Garden Centre.
No.
I don't think it's such a bad idea.
Oh, come on, darling.
Oh, come on, every business needs publicity.
Well, not Stan's idea of publicity. He sees himself as garden centre to the stars.
What stars?
Exactly. Maybe I should tell him to put a notice over the flower pots. Bill and Ben slept here.
No, I wouldn't use those two to promote your garden centre. Foul-mouthed pair, those two were.
What?
I mean, I could understand every word they said. Yeah, you floblob, you floblob. That kind of little weed, too, you know, it used to make me blush.
Oh, idiots.
Oh, seriously, though, I can see Fiona being good contact for you. No, she might ask you in the future to do an article on your garden designs.
Oh, don't be silly.
No, come on, in the publishing world, they're always on the lookout for new...
Oh, that'll be them.
Thank you.
Cold from Newcastle, isn't it?
Yes, very nice. Come in.
Adam, let me introduce you to Fiona.
Ah,
Hello.
hello, Fiona.
You must see some extraordinary people. Aren't you ever shocked?
No, not really.
Adam's about the most unshockable person I know.
Yes, but human nature being what it is, you must come across some pretty bizarre cases.
Well, yes.
Such as?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on, tell us some juicy ones.
No, really.
I get some pretty rum johnnies in my surgery, I can tell you. A couple of months ago, a fella came in with a bottle of tomato ketchup stuck in his...
Malcolm. Not at the dinner table.
Well, no, perhaps not. Remind me to tell you afterwards.
I read a copy of your magazine the other day. It was very good.
Thank you.
You read it for ages. I couldn't get it back.
Actually, I particularly liked the article on the tropical rainforest.
You want to read the letters page, oh boy, that's the best bit. I mean, some of those letters... Does somebody in the office make them up?
No, they're all perfectly genuine.
What, even that one from the fireman's wife in Oldham?
Yes.
I think I'd better arrange a fishing trip to Oldham, madam. Tickle a bit of trout up there, huh?
This is absolutely delicious.
Oh, it's one of Adam's specialities.
Really? I always have trouble with my soufflés. How do you get yours to stay up?
It's just this little knack I have.
Well, you must let me into the secret sometime.
That article on the tropical rainforest, was that written by one of your staff?
No, it was John Watson. He's an anthropologist at Cambridge.
Oh, I see. So you do use outside contributors?
Oh, yes, if they've got something interesting to say.
There you are, you see.
Why? Why? What do you have in mind?
Well, I was just saying to Julia
Oh,
that...
no, Adam. I'm sure Fiona isn't interested.
Of course I'd be interested.
You see...
I'm always on the lookout for new talent.
Yes, I thought you would be.
Well, I'm delighted you're keen. As soon as Malcolm told me you were a psychiatrist, I said to myself, I must get him to do something for me.
Oh, no, not me. No,
We could call it A View from the Couch.
A psychiatrist reveals all.
Every business needs publicity, darling.
Yes, I know.
Shall we say 1,000?
1,000 words?
No, 1,000 pounds.
Yes, that would be fine. What sort of things would you want me to do?
Don't worry. We can get down to the nitty-gritty later.
Right.
So, 3 o'clock on Wednesday.
Yes. No, make that 4.
Oh, but I'll have to cross this out. That'll make a mess in my diary.
Exactly.
Oh.
4 o'clock.
Ah, there it is. Oh, you've been seeing the compulsive cleaner again, haven't you?
How'd you know that?
Oh, look at you. Actually, I hope she doesn't get cured too quickly.
Why?
I rather like seeing my man wild and untamed.
All I've done is taken my jacket off.
And your tie as well. Animal.
I think I want to take you back to my lair.
Not now. It's not quite the right time.
Any time is right for an animal like me. I've got problems.
Hi, Danny. Ruby fruit and nutcase.
Pardon?
There's nothing, I suppose, in your line of work you're bound to end up a bit peculiar.
Yes, well, we are. All can't be as sane as you, Stanley.
No, that's right.
Coffee?
Yes, I will, thank you.
I've been telling Stan about the article you're going to write for Fiona.
Oh, that, yes, right. Oh, yes, après-ski of that article. I was wondering...
Apropos.
Yeah, that's right. I was wondering, what's it going to be about?
Depression.
Well, that's not very cheerful, is it?
No, depression is not very cheerful, no.
Well, what's your angle going to be?
How to cope with depression.
Oh, I see. Well, whenever I feel a bit fed up, I always find a good brisk walk helps. Get a bit of fresh air in your lungs.
Really?
Yes, why don't I run a few ideas over you?
Oh, Stan.
No, just throw something at you, see what sticks, as it were. I mean, why don't you, in your article, write something like, a good cure for depression is to get out into the garden. For all your gardening needs, go to Chambers Gardens.
No, Stanley, I don't think that's the sort of thing they want me to
Well,
write.
it's just an idea.
Yes, yes.
Well, how about depressed, feeling low, you won't be when you see the low prices at
The Chambers Garden Centre. Stan, I think Adam has his own ideas about the article.
Yes, I have. I have indeed. A bit early, Mr. Franklin. Your appointment's not till 12.
I didn't make an appointment, Adam.
Ah,
Your wife let me in. Sweet little thing, isn't she?
yes. I'm a very lucky man.
Yes, you are. Have you got a moment, or are you busy?
Well, I've got a few minutes.
Good. I just thought I'd come round and see you to discuss your article. Well, that was my excuse, anyway. I was just curious, really. So, this is where it all happens.
Where what happens?
Where people come and bare themselves to you, pour out their innermost secrets.
That sort of thing, yes.
And where is the famous psychiatrist's couch?
There isn't one.
Oh. Well, it's very cozy here. I can see how it makes you want to talk. I'd be tempted to reveal everything to you if I were to stay here for a while. Is that what happens?
Usually my patients sit over there.
And what do you do?
I sit here and listen.
And is that exciting? I imagine listening to people's secrets might be exciting.
Well, I've heard them all before, really.
Oh. Then perhaps you yearn for something new and different. I know I do. Tell me, Adam. What turns you on? Hmm?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
It might surprise you.
Oh, I like surprises.
Well, what really turns me on is my wife. My wife, Julia, the sweet little thing that she is.
Ah. I made a bit of a fool of myself, haven't I? And I suppose you're used to it.
What?
I expect some of your patients get emotionally involved with you.
Only the women.
Look, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Can we forget about it?
Forget about what?
You will still do the article for me.
Of course.
But perhaps you'd better put it in the post, because you might not get away with it twice.
You just had another session with Jennifer Lawton this morning.
No.
Then why do you look like an unmade bed? I know what's going on.
Do you?
You're just trying to turn me on, aren't you?
Am I?
Well, I can tell you this. It's working.
Listen, Julia, I want to talk to you.
We can talk in a minute.
There's something I want to tell you.
Is there? What is it you want to tell me?
Fiona's just tried to seduce me.
What?
She started touching me.
Where?
In the consulting room.
I thought she'd just pop round to see about your article.
She had, but not the one from the magazine.
What did you do?
Well, nothing. Nothing. I mean, you know the other night when we were having dinner with Malcolm?
Yes.
During the pudding, she started playing footsies.
Fiona?
Well, it wasn't Malcolm.
The little two-faced... Just wait till I see her again.
I know, but it's Malcolm I feel sorry for.
Poor Malcolm. He's done it again, hasn't he? It's Dagmar, the zookeeper, all over again.
Well, at least Dagmar didn't try to seduce me.
I know that. I'd have noticed if you'd come home smelling of elephants.
What are we going to do about Malcolm?
What do you mean, we? You've got to tell him.
Yeah. I'll speak to him tomorrow. I'm playing golf with him.
Poor Malcolm.
Yep.
Darling, weren't you just a little bit tempted?
Not a little bit. I was tempted a hell of a lot. Hello, Malcolm. Didn't know you were here already.
I left the surgery early. I couldn't wait to get away. Oh, a terrible day.
Yeah?
Everyone who came to see me was ill. Very depressing.
Right, I'll just get my gloves and we'll be off.
Oh,
Right?
Adam, I hope you don't mind, but I've brought somebody with me.
No? Who?
Oh, just the most wonderful woman I've ever met.
Where is she?
She's in the garden with Julia.
Ah.
I hope you don't mind her tagging along, and we just can't bear to be apart at the moment.
Malcolm. Now, we've known each other a long time, yes?
Since medical school, yes.
Right. So we know each other pretty well.
Yes.
I mean, you know, we can talk to each other.
Yes. Are you all right, old chap?
Yes, I'm all right, Malcolm. I mean, over the years, would you say, well, you've been out with lots of women?
I think I have, yes.
Right, and some of them maybe, well, unsuitable?
Can't argue with that.
No. Now, Fiona's a lovely lady.
Well, she's okay, I suppose.
No, but Malcolm, she's more than okay. She's the most wonderful woman you've ever met.
Do you really think so?
No, I don't think so, Malcolm. You think so.
Oh, Fiona?
Fiona in the garden.
No, Fiona's not in the garden. No, I haven't seen Fiona for days.
What?
No, I'm talking about Stephanie. Stephanie's wonderful. You wait, she's a violinist.
Malcolm.
Well, here she is. Adam, I'd like you to meet Stephanie.
Hello.
Julia's in the garden asking for some help with the wheelbarrow.
Oh, right, I'm your man. You stay there. This calls for a man with muscles.
So, you're Adam, are you?
Yes?
I've heard so much about you.
And, oh, you play the violin?
That's right. I'm a fiddler.
So, who do you play with?
Oh, the LSO, Royal Philharmonic. I'm freelance, you see. I'll play with anyone.